It's been not just today, but also yesterday, a question about prophecies. In shamanism, we have a saying: whoever has the ability to announce the future has the ability to fix it. What a prophecy tries to announce, why a prophecy is created. A prophecy is created basically when something is wrong. Saying like that. Here we are in this piece of land and we are suffering a lot. A change needs to be manifest. How to get to the change, that's another point. But anyway, a change needs to be manifest because we cannot be living like that. But what will happen if we will be in a paradise? We will have our garden, we will have our animal, we will have our home, we will be enjoying pleasure because we are so happy. Any of you would like to change that? Probably not. Because you are already in paradise. You say, yeah, everything is good, so why I need to change that? If we want to talk about a special point, a special number, 2012, tell me, who can assure us that we are in 2011 in an astronomic master perspective? Who can tell us that we are in 2011? If we want to say, no, we are in 2011, it's like saying we are validating the Gregorian calendar, that Gregor was the master or was the head of the Illuminatis. That's it. I am the one who knows everything, and I have the perfect record of the history of this planet, so number one is this. That was just an agreement of the Western possible civilization that was growing little by little, run by the Romans, and later on by the other part of the civilization that we know in the history. In astronomy, we don't have a data in which year we are. But we do know that the planet has more or less 365 days. That we know, yes, that we know. But saying that we are in 2011 is saying the Gregorian calendar is right. Once again, you, Westerns, you want to do this particular information as a global truth for the planet. In India, they don't care. In the Middle East, they don't care. China, somebody from China here? They don't care. They follow the calendar. You, Western people, which represents the 30% of the planet, you want to do, once again, a global thing of one point of information, 2012. What was the most difficult day that all of us were present here? December 31st, 1999. That the prophecies announced that will be the end of the world. And when Jesus, the good Jesus, was leaving the planet, and the disciples, they asked to the good Jesus, Master, when you will return? Jesus said this sign, say, oh, 2000. Okay, 2000. You know, he's saying peace, saying, oh, 2000. Yeah. Look at how radical is all that. It's so radical that some people, or many, they suffer because ignorance action. In Peru, many communities every year in October said they have to prepare the land because November, December, the first rain will come or a bigger rain will come. So they have to prepare the land since ending September, October. They have to clean the channels, the irrigation system, they have to do that. But in 1999, many communities, they decided not to do that. And they were asked, why are you not doing that? Every year we do that, this is our life, it's our community. So no, but why do we have to do that? It's coming the end. The good Jesus is coming to save us. And then they didn't work. They didn't work, and then arrived December 31st, arrived 2000, the good Jesus didn't show, and then these communities, they were suffering the impact of not having a harvest because they didn't plant, and they suffered 2 years in order to recuperate, to regain their own economies. This is why, because the voice from outside said, oh, that's going to be the end of the world. Remember you, airplanes will not fly, computers will make all the system collapse because we are changing to zero. And they are not prepared, they are not going to understand what's zero. And here we are, look at that, 11 years later. I'm even celebrating. And because that was not enough, a new generation, the mystics, smartest, that they were behind and didn't happen, say, oh, didn't happen. So, 2012. And they put in the table 2012. And right now it's taking, you know, it's taking space, it's taking importance. Before 1 year and a half ago, that was a group issue. You know, a mystic group here, another mystic group there, and there, that was a group situation. But right now it's a global thing because Hollywood decided to make global. Released in 2012, the movie, they made it global. We were sharing a few days with our sister, Elizabeth Araujo. She is the wife of Alejandro Cirillo, which is the head of the Maya elders. And when she was doing her speech, I asked to her, when she said, any question? I said, yes, please. Can you explain to us how is the reaction of the Maya people in relation to the end of this cycle 2012 and all that, that everything is going to finish or changing? She said, we never said that. I said, so who's saying that? Oh, they say, the craziness of these people. She's the right hand of the main leader of these Maya people. And when you listen to Alejandro Cirillo, he's never saying that that's going to be the end, or they know if this is going to be the end, or they have in consideration a kind of prevision of cycles. That one can follow the next and can follow the next and going like that. Nobody has the prevision to be the end of something. Because masters, they don't go into that kind of issue. I am very sure, I don't know them, but I am very sure that they don't go into that. Do you know Lady Amma, the lady of the hugs? She's recognized as a master alive, the expression of the divine feminine. She is not saying anything like that. And the others that you could listen, they are not. But there are many smart guys in the United States that they are using this. Because this is producing fears, it's scaring people, and through fears, they are collecting a lot of things, not just money. We don't question money, but that depends how you do. But if these people, they are using the fears of the other ones in order to receive the benefit, something is wrong already there. The mystic people, they try to justify saying that we are going to complete a cycle. And this cosmic cycle is named the precession of the equinoxes. And this cosmic cycle takes place in every 26,000 years about. Because our planet axis is inclined in 23 degrees and a half, you know, no? Our planet is not vertical, it's inclined, 23 degrees and a half. And the movement of our planet is not regular, it's not absolutely regular, it's irregular, which is making that our planet makes a movement as advancing, and this inclination of the axis projects in the cosmos a virtual circle. This virtual circle completes almost 23,000 years. That in astronomy is named precession of the equinox. But if our planet will be inclined 20 degrees, it will be not 26,000 years. It will be different. If our planet will be 10 degrees inclined, that will be other time. So because our planet is that inclined, produces that. So now the question is, do you know when our planet started to be inclined? Do you know? Easy. If you don't know what we are talking about. And do you know why our planet is inclined? You don't know either. So why we are talking about? Do you think that these supposedly specialists, they know? Absolutely not. I questioned some of them in public. They didn't have the answer. They didn't have. As you don't know, the majority of these, they don't know either. But even if they don't know either, they are making the point, because fear is a very powerful tool to control people, to manipulate people. That depends on you. You are going to be smart in order to understand that life is life. If tomorrow is happening a catastrophe, probably we will disappear there, and that will be the end for us. So what's the point? Every day people, they are dying. So the end means living this physical reality. That's the end for us. After that will be all the reality. So we have to be cautious when we try to really give recognition or value to something. Masters, they never really create a situation because of prophecy. Never. But the fellows, they tried to. First created this situation, and many took advantage. And right now, US is the main country producing that. In Mexico, they don't care. In the Maya land, they don't care. You can travel there. We are just arriving. We just arrived from there. We were for the equinox in Yucatan, in different Maya places. They don't care, these people, about that. In Peru, they don't care either. What's all that? This is just US as the main one, impacting the Europeans, impacting the Brazilians, and the Argentines. This is it. Besides these kind of countries, the rest of the world continues their life. Then you have to be smart, because many are supporting this current, and this can create or co-create chaos. This is why Alan had the inspiration and invited internationally to people to celebrate 2013.
Yes.
Let's celebrate 2013, because let's be, awake and celebrating, just to balance this kind of conflict situation that some of the teachers, they are putting in the table, in the scenario, discussing about 2012, and they don't know why they are in 2011. You have to ask this question to any who comes to and talking about 2012 to explain astronomically why we are in 2011. If that happens, I take my chapeau. I take my hat. But until now, I couldn't find any. So these guys that they are in YouTube, or they are writers, or they are presenting books and all that, many of these are abusing, really, of the information that they don't know, and they are following the current of the mysticism to impact people, to make scaring people. And this is not correct, because in mastery, there is not a way to precise things. And the universe is impacted all the time. And our planet suffered already many changes. And once again will happen, yes. I hope that this point of prophecy that was given to you some other points. Don't be scared, because planet will continue changing. Be just yourself.